I'd been many things in my life. An explorer, a mercenary, even a thief when survival demanded it, but I never thought I'd become prey. The mission was simple enough, or at least it was supposed to be. Transport a crate of rare plasma cores from the station at Eridani Prime to the outpost near Kepler 62. High pay, low questions asked. I'd done runs like it before. Smuggling was a dangerous game, but I knew the routes, the shortcuts, the blind spots where patrol ships never scanned. But this time, when I came out of slipstream near the edge of an asteroid belt, the alarms screamed before I even had time to check my nav. A ship, a sleek obsidian blade against the stars, slid out from the shadows. It wasn't just any pirate. It was her. The galaxy whispered her name like a curse. Seraphine Kale. The assassin who never missed her target. Whole governments toppled when she was contracted. I'd heard stories of her eyes, glowing like twin suns, capable of seeing fear itself, and her blade, a curved weapon said to drink the soul of those it cut. And now she was here for me. My ship jolted as her EMP disabled my systems. Lights dimmed. Consoles died. I was a sitting duck. Through the viewport, her vessel docked with mine, magnetic locks sealing us together. I grabbed my blaster, but my hands shook. What defense could I possibly mount against her? The airlock hissed and she entered, tall, lethal, her movements like liquid fire. Armor of some alien alloy clung to her form, shifting with each step. A mask covered her face, but when her eyes fixed on me, I felt like my soul had already been flayed open. She raised her weapon. A blade, humming faintly with energy. I braced for death. But she didn't strike. Instead, she tilted her head as if considering something, then lowered the weapon. "You," she said, her voice a strange mixture of metallic resonance and soft echo, "are not what I expected." And blinked. "Not what, aren't you supposed to kill me?" Her silence stretched like a wire about to snap. Finally she spoke. "I was contracted to end your life, yes. But I will not." And that was when my story truly began. Middle. I should have been relieved. Instead I was terrified. Assassins didn't refuse contracts. Not unless they had a death wish themselves. "Why?" I asked, my voice barely steady. Her eyes glowed brighter. "Because I know the truth now. Killing you would destroy me as well." I laughed, a nervous, brittle sound. "I think you've got the wrong guy. I'm just a smuggler." Her blade hissed as it retracted into its hilt. "No. You are more than that. You carry something inside you. Signal. A resonance. What the hell are you talking about?" She didn't answer immediately. Instead, she moved around my ship with a predator's grace, scanning, analyzing. The hum of her armor filled the silence. Finally, she stopped and turned back to me. "Your bloodline carries an ancient code. Long before your species could walk upright, the architects wove strands of their essence into chosen vessels. You are one of those vessels." I shook my head. "I don't know anything about that. I'm not special." She stepped closer, so close I could see faint cracks of glowing blue along the lines of her armor. "You are. And they know it. That is why they hired me." I swallowed. "Who hired you?" Her silence was answer enough. Whoever it was, she wasn't willing to say. For hours, or what felt like it, we sat in a deadlock. I expected betrayal any moment. But instead she began to explain. Seraphine was no ordinary assassin. She was Charaborn, a race engineered for war. Their lifespans extended through nanite symbiosis. Taken from her brood at a young age, she had been raised by the Guild of Shadows, molded into the galaxy's deadliest weapon. She had killed kings, generals, smugglers, rebels. Her loyalty was supposed to be absolute. But when she looked at me, she said she felt something she had never felt before, an echo that resonated within her own nanites. "We are connected," she said. "Your code awakens something in me. Something forbidden." I stared at her, mind spinning. Connected. Me, a half-broke smuggler, tied to a legendary killer. Made no sense. But then the alarms blared again. Another ship was approaching. Bigger. Heavily armed. Its insignia flashed across the screen. The emblem of the Consortium, a shadow empire pulling strings across half the galaxy. Seraphine stiffened. "They are here for you. And for me." Weapons locked onto us. My ship shuddered. "What do we do?" I asked. Her eyes glowed like fire. "We fight. Together." The battle was chaos. My ship was a freighter, barely armed, but Seraphine moved through its controls like she'd known them her whole life, rerouting power, deploying countermeasures, firing bursts from the cannons I'd barely touched before. But it wasn't enough. The Consortium ship was relentless. Then Seraphine did the unthinkable. "Left. Cover me," she ordered, voice sharp. Before I could stop her, she launched herself out of the airlock, her armor sealing, wings of hard light flaring from her back. She cut through the void like a blade of light, tearing into the enemy ship with impossible speed. Explosions bloomed in the dark, pieces of hull scattering like burning confetti. I'd never seen anything so terrifying, or so beautiful. When the battle ended, the Consortium vessel drifted in ruins. Seraphine landed back inside, her armor scorched, cracks glowing faintly. "You should be dead," I whispered. She tilted her head again, as if considering me. "So should you." We didn't have much time to talk. She made it clear the Consortium wouldn't stop. They wanted me alive or dead, and now they wanted her too. We were fugitives, hunted across systems. And through it all, she refused to kill me. In the quiet moments between running and hiding, I began to see something beneath her armor, beneath her assassin's mask. She was curious about humanity, about my stories of growing up under twin suns, about the taste of real food instead of nutrient paste. She listened when I spoke, even when I rambled. And sometimes I thought I caught the faintest flicker of a smile in her eyes. But the question burned in me night after night. Why me? Why was I so important that the most feared assassin in the galaxy had spared my life? The answer came sooner than I expected. Ending. We made it to the ruins of an ancient architect outpost, hidden within the rings of a gas giant. Seraphine said the truth waited here. The halls were vast and silent, filled with alien glyphs that pulsed faintly as we walked. At the center was a chamber, and within it, a pedestal. "Place your hand there," she said. I hesitated. What if this is a trap? Her eyes softened. If it were, you would already be dead. I placed my hand on the pedestal. The chamber ignited with light. Symbols spiraled around us, rising into the air. My body burned, not with pain but with recognition. Something deep inside me unlocked, as if a door I never knew existed had swung open. And then I saw it. Visions of the past. The architects, beings of light and thought, implanting fragments of themselves into countless species, leaving behind keys to safeguard their legacy. Those keys had slept, hidden in bloodlines, waiting for the right moment. I was one of them. But I was not alone. The vision shifted. I saw Seraphine, her people, the Chara, engineered by the Consortium from architect remnants. She was not meant to be free. She was meant to serve, to kill, to be a weapon.